You actually talked to that. So can you walk me through high level? You don't have to do the scripts. The difference between aged, the Facebook, and text verified for a new agent who has no idea since you've worked and you've sold off of all three.
Yeah, so the text verified and the Facebook or the digital non-text verified, I do it the same way. Just call them, try and get them on the phone, like introduce myself, let them know like I'm the one who's going to be taking care of you in that state, right? Like I'm the field underwriter, I'm the person who received your mortgage protection request. Make sure you send them over your license so they know, so they can trust you quickly. Because I think that's the other thing is like these people are filling out this information online. So if they get a random phone call from a random number, maybe out of state, then you need to quickly build the trust as fast as you can so that they don't push you off. So that's how I handle those ones. And then once again, just getting into it with the script. And then the difference with that and then the age leads. I guess the age leads, I've got like a CRM and I've got like a little bit of an AI bot that's kind of hitting them up, trying to get their attention and build engagement and then book appointments for me. So that's how I was kind of successful on that side of things. But they are a little bit different because it's like these people have either, number one, they've been blown up by a bunch of different agents. They didn't like what they saw from those agents. They weren't interested, or it was like a timing thing. So it's really just trying to get back on the phone with them and see if that's something that they're still interested in. Luckily, the AI systems that we have in place right now had been pretty successful in doing that. So just trying to build on that and, create more opportunity through the age leads, which is great because coming off starting as a new agent, like I couldn't afford to do, back to back to back weeks of the text verified. I mean, it's just that's the case, right? Like you're not going to have the cash flow yet. So if you can spend less money up front on the age just to build yourself up before you get to the more text verified, then that's the way I'm trying to do it. So I'll do text verified 1 week, I'll do age the next, then more text verified and just offset it. So the spend and the cash flow can kind of catch up.
Yeah. Now, I'm an agent, and I appreciate you touching on that. I'm an agent. One of the biggest things I get asked is what is the difference between your text verified and your Facebook leads? I give them a more elaborate answer, but since you've ran both, what is the difference? I prefer the text verified, me personally, but I know some people like the Facebook, some people, but since you've done both, what's the difference between the two, and when do you feel like it's appropriate for an agent to do one or the other?
Realistically, if somebody told me before that the text verified are better, I wouldn't even have run the digital. The reason is because the text verified, and I don't know how your guys' systems work and how they get to that, but they're text verified. Somebody had to enter a code after they input information. They're probably expecting a call, most of them anyway. So with the digital, it seems like maybe that's just like a form they fill in. They don't have to do anything else after that. With the text verified, they fill in a form, then they have to verify that they're the one doing it. Am I tracking? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, just more high intent. Like these people actually are filling this out. They want the information. They seem to want somebody to contact them, and they're more likely to pick up the phone.
Have you seen a higher contact rate with the text verified versus the Facebook lead, just like relatively speaking?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, dealing with, some people will in the Facebook ones, maybe they won't enter the right information. With the text verified, it's always going to be a number that is theirs or somebody that they know, or like a husband put it in for a wife or a wife for a husband, vice versa. So, I mean, the contact rate is better for sure. For sure. Because I think my contact, I don't actually know what it was, but I sold two of the 20 on the Facebook leads, but I didn't get a hold of as many. So